A glorious and a wonderful day from me to each and every one of you that love freedom and that also love the truth. I bring you good tidings from the God of our ancestors. My earnest prayer for you today is that you are totally well in all your ways. That you have been able to form your own terms and your own narrative. That will help you to face the task ahead of time for humanity. Please, if you lay your hand on this very broadcast at any given time, don't hesitate to share among your friends and loved ones as I'm about to share my thoughts with you again. Today being on the 25th. Today being on the 25th, Friday 25th of April 2025. I want to see if there's any way I can return this very call. There's no way I can return it. So please, if you are watching, don't hesitate to share, please. There is so much things that are going on in our society. Executive order have been signed in the United States that allow teachers to discipline children in the school, which is very, very good, because this aspect of calling parents all the time for every little thing, I guess, to me, is not a welcome idea. So far, they shouldn't abuse it. The teacher shouldn't abuse it. I guess it's a welcome idea, to my point of view, because a lot of people, the way they misbehave in school, I think is they have given room to so many things that were not supposed to be there, and society is there today because they don't talk to the children. They do whatever thing that comes from their mind. The Bible said, train up a child the way it should grow. When it is old, it will not depart from it. Also, the same Bible that said, Proverbs 6, verse 22. If you also read the book of Hebrews 12, verse 11, it said, no discipline seems to be pleasant at the time, but painful, but at the end result, it will yield an harvest of righteousness to them that were trained with it. So I guess it's a welcome idea. And as an African, what we must have to do is to find a way, set up a different legislation to see how we can be able to fix our society. Because the Westerners, they are doing their own. The New World Order has totally collapsed. The death of this very man in America brings the total collapsation. That's why what we get to do is to go and find out what's wrong in our society so that we can be able to start finding solution to one or two problems. So it is breaking from here. The very day people begin to think rightly, all these people, they go here. The reason why they always use this very religion or put us into mental slavery or weaponizes a lot of things, and people are beginning to think rightly now. I guess maybe in the old, Igbanke people, I guess there is a sense why they were also happy that they are part of Bini, but right now they don't tire now. We are not going to be flogging that much, but we want to also enlighten our people about that. So Igbanke people, they say they are not Bini. That's what they've just said. So why are they no longer comfortable with you? That's the question. Nobody wants to be slave anymore. Until you know and understand your roots and your ancestral background, you go nowhere in life. I don't know why I want to find a way today to talk about this very thing without upsetting anybody. Your destiny or your riches lies in your ancestral background. He said when purpose is not known, abuse is inevitable. The word abuse there is abnormal use of something. A lot of us, we have abnormally used the spirit that God gave to us. That was why we tie it to Jesus. You are abnormally using your life. You have to know your ancestral background. Then, if you are closer to your ancestor, they will also be closer to you. You see so many persons, they are living in the grace of their fathers. Maybe their father was a very nice person. So some of the good way your father do for ground, now they protect you, they go. Your father was able to fill up the cloud. So many persons have not been able to extend that same good gesture or that same hospitality to their children. If we are in this very Europe, we are paid 1.5, 1.2. Today, many years abroad, we have no service on our own. I know 1 or 2 persons may have. Because you may be having 20,000 euros if you come to Jan, where you don't save. But so many persons have none to account of at all. It was spending. Now, may God not let bad thing happen. Waiting still worry you enter your children's body, for example. Because if you does not secure the roots, there is not going to be fruit at the top side. Securing the roots simply means that know your ancestral background. I guess the banker people right now, they now know that this man that we have been following is a mistake. Let us go back. Not be our real papa. Like if you check what's happening in Bini today, there are a lot of persons that are very comfortable with this very administration of this egoism. They are very comfortable about it. They don't see anything wrong. They love it. Why there are people, their spirit not catch on? Now, I want to be making us say through one biblical verses of the Bible to commemorate or to coagulate the reason why we have to allow some persons that choose to be on their own, where we have to let them go. Now, this thing happened when the children of Israel got to the promised land. We are not talking about the 430 years they spent according to how it was treated. Then another again 40 years they spent in the wilderness. That is 470 years. Do you know there was a sense why Joshua also called all of them? I guess they were in it was a meeting. In that book of Joshua, chapter 24, verse 15, he said, choose he these days who you are going to serve. He asked them question. Now, why is it though people always, Bini people always furious? Esan said, you are not their father, because they found out that this is not how a father supposed to behave, or this is not how a kingdom supposed to treat their people. You guys are furious. Then the Igbake people is rising up again. Now, if not for personal selfish interest, why not let them go? If any friend right now is living my life, then I try to piss talk you, then you find reason why you have to leave. Then you go to elsewhere. But Oga Baswene, no, call me. Now, from the concept by which a lot of persons are trying to fight this very thing, it is revolution. God wants to place each and every one of us in our ancestral background. We have been saying it, and thank God today, it is hitting a lot of places. I told you many things still going to come. It's time for everybody to identify his or herself. Or we just that is how it's supposed to be. Now, why is people tired? Imagine somebody just carry the tired of you, because they no longer welcome the system again. It's not about forcefully this one back with fire, this one or go on with them weak one. No, forget about that. Everything was scripted. Joshua did not force anybody. He did not force any of them. He said, choose who you are going to serve these days. Whether you are going to serve the God of the... Me already that may not come beside your quote like that. Let me read your Bible there. It depends on the version which they do. That Joshua chapter 24 verse 15. He said, and if it seems unto you, or if it seems evil unto you to serve the Lord, choose these days whom ye will serve, whether the gods which your father serves, that was on the other side of the flood, or the gods of the Amorites, in whose land you dwell. He said, but as for me and my household, we will serve the living God. That's why it's supposed to be. You don't force anybody. There are ways and manner you want to kind of entangle your children into maybe overstaying the house. Before you come on a very good day, they will leave the house. They will just live on your consent. Without your consent, they will leave. That's why too much discipline is not good. Too much discipline. It is better at times. If you want to separate from each other, make we not to overuse quarrel. May not come be say you can't be over accumulated offense. I may start saying it right now. Anywhere I see a doily, I'm going to give them problem. Because if they too do and too much, it will become a fight to finish. And I know that I'm going to have a stake in this war that everybody want to enter. Me, I don't already did the war. I want to make a lot of people cross over. So that you can't there walk where you can't see and I say, okay, crow with your eyes, say, we are not living in different reign. I want every one of us to succeed and really be in that reign. There are a lot of persons, they are going to face relegation because they're too doors. That was how everything was settled. Joshua did not force anybody. Now, let's assume the banker people, they want to expose themselves to danger. Let them expose themselves to danger. This new modern slavery of doing, a way of doing conquest, we should stop it. It will not help. If now let two people remain for the kingdom, make una manage them. All this separation, if someone to go on their own, you do want to go on their own, the one that is remaining, take it. Nobody felt a go farm for anybody. All this nonsense now will stop. Let the banker go. Okay, you guys say you are not my children. Must you force people to be your children? Look at the story of the prodigal son. He met his father and said, Papa, you know I be your son. You have a lot of property. Give me the portion that fall on me. Let's assume you don't already die now. If Papa shared in wealth, he give the prodigal son in own. He was not prodigal because of what he do. Why not count so many persons? Let's assume some people are prodigal children when they are working. Then they got basu and we want to look for. But at the end of the day, there was a sense why the prodigal son went, lavish all what the father gave to him. Then he came to a point of realization, I never ready to become independent of my own. Now I can't suffer now. How many of my father's servants will go through what I'm going through right now? Here I am in the desert feeding with swine. Let me go to my father and beg him. That was how he realized he went back to his father. His father accepted him. That's what life is. So the freedom that is coming for humanity is not freedom from one side. It's going to be freedom all around. It's a wind of change that must have to blow. Even nobody can stop it. Not even Donald Trump right now can stop the freedom because it has been released. The reason why we are not sensing it because we have no people that is fighting, that who even understand what we are going through. Nobody cares to know. Only the pastor today up to now I respect in the whole Nigerian so much is Pastor Chris. Do you know that man was only the man who me and his consciousness ran together during this very injection of a thing. There was something he said about the death of this very man when you died, so Pope. He said that and said, wow, a man actually is intelligent, you know. Now, let me look for the video. Let me get the video and just play a part of it to you. He said, I said, wow, you know. These are people that know what is coming. I'm going to just play the little of it now you play. Little of it, very little.
What led to it? But I've told you what killed him. They won't say this anywhere. Or I can say it. Many around the world may not know.
Don't listen.
Led to it. But I've told you what killed him. They won't won't say this anywhere, but I can say it. In 2020, the Pope, the late Pope, made a statement which I brought out, and I said that that was not good. While he was trying to encourage the world to take the vaccines, he stated that if Jesus were here, he would have taken the vaccine.
Now.
And I found that to be...
Now, I will end on there. The same thing that Adeboye did. Why did it? And do you know today, these were some of the things that triggered you, that make you to call me a conspiracy theorist. And should I break this one here, I'll be silent about this very thing. A lot of you know I've mentioned about the White Hat, the military alliance. People who they repair this world. Do you know what they did? Some of the globalists, they picked them. You get one person for Bini we are not mentioned. Olodeni Ariene. Because he's a globalist. So the one we get role where they play inside. The one we get role they play inside. Those ones they give them when they buy finish. Some of them they sentence them when they buy finish. They can't go and range them. Maybe for don't die. Maybe say may never die. What did they do? The military alliance, they give them the verse. Okay, this is the way you want to give people so. Police go arrest them. That was why they were doing a lot of lockdown then. Nobody died. Me and you know that at that time. Nobody died at that time. It was just a news. And any of these people, bad people, where they want me then key. Now they pull for that machine. That oxygen machine where they say that they put them. So what they do, they started giving them this injection. Okay, okay, where they marry now? Okay, where we down? That was how a lot of them were given this very thing. They thought that Adeboye, oh, but may you still go advertise your own. That was why Adeboye, I think 2022 now, Adeboye came out and said, if they say may he take on 100 times, he go take on why? Because may the gospel not stop. A lot of you don't really understand why I'm flogging these things, so that may you forgo to find solution to your problem. The world is in a very big mess. It was only Pastor Chris. Up to now, the man is speaking. This very video, so now recently done. When Pope Paye not be on the 21, he don't still do video come on. The man is not afraid because he's autonomous of his own. Maybe he get where you work out for the Christianity. He not to join them for this Illumina. And the man and from the village where from still come. I look and say, okay, he repent from his heart. If Papa is spirit way follow and they come, they protect and they go. Because he not collect money from the other than Suleiman collect money. Now me Suleiman during that if say Aki allegedly get what way Suleiman talk as in now during COVID. Now God come bless and power with the COVID can just continue because they give him money shut up. Migo. They were able to float up everywhere. Some of us like this alien in America. Money will reach in hand. Now make can come advertise them. In the teaching a better thing. So not be everything we suppose they carry. That's why they urge and every one of us will go to support evil. Just for you to please yourself. Wait till they come. Even God himself cannot stop what is coming because he don't already waka far. So we have to be very, very careful. So may I continue with the paragraph. Teacher to be allowed to discipline children in the school. That one are for US. I pray the laws get through. It will be very, very meaningful because some children are so wayward. That's why Europe here, they will continue to call you your child do this one, your child do this one. If you are not very careful, you start castigating your children because of the call they always call it. Not knowing most cases, your child is just trying to defend himself or the way they wanted to bully him. But they will always bring it to you or whatever. May they help you discipline. Me, I prefer it like that. So far, may they help you discipline. Not one way they'll come to put you for problem. So many of our mothers today, they don't collect their children from them. Now, the report where they come from school, if you reach out, mama will come draw a year. Why, Jamen, you know? They can not use Sakam now. Not be said the picking the Sakam before. Now, that call na trigger. There was one that happened in the UK. That was 2 years ago. A mother we called. Imagine 11 years old daughter done the make up the go school. And the school authorities here. So they'll come to report some kind of character they give him mama. Him mama one day, which kind of dirty character be this? Mama one, you know even beat him. You want to discipline. He reach school and go complain. Do you know this woman? They drove this woman away from our own house. We use money to buy for 6 months. Instead of them to caution that child, say you never need to make up. What's your problem? So they polluted a lot of children in this very Europe today. So many of you as a parents, you know what your children are doing. You just manage. You just manage that the way you know we are going to do. Why if you no I don't really get it. Now few now. Now very few because the society is very influential. Thank God now say Gabriel not there again. Lisbobo not there again. Just imagine your child now the system permitting. You go carry boy like Cancun. But right now, UK don't do their own and no monstrance. America don't do their own. You go soon enter European Union too. Everybody go clean and come up for system. Then everybody will come there decent. Everybody will come there decent. So that's it. That's why we love what President Trump is doing, at least putting a lot of things in the way it ought to be. When he said he bringing Christianity back to America, it means normal life, good life. Not be all those go to turn yourself, remove prick, go put vagina, remove vagina, go put prick. All those one, no, that's not part of our core value. They are no longer comfortable with the suffering and smiling. People are no longer comfortable. Some of the global elites, the verse was forcefully given to them by the military alliance. That was what happened. Enough of this conquest. Allow the people to be who they are. Your greatness lies in who you are. The best answer to a fool. No, I'm not going to be going there. We are not going there. That is a topic for another day. That's going to be a topic for another day. Let me remove it. So that's that. I want to be a little bit calm in this very video so that each and every one of us digest this very video and, you know, do something good about it. You understand? Now, if we are talking about discipline in most cases, and I know the Bible also created that we shouldn't provoke our children to rot. That is normal thing. But the teacher have a lot to do. Though a lot of us were not that wayward because our teacher, they discipline us. Imagine any small thing now. School authorities don't carry from the parents. So if they also help, I think we'll have a better society. And Donald Trump is still encouraging births, whatever. So I pray it comes soon because the world is facing population decline. The world is going to extinctions. People are no longer getting pregnant the way it ought to be. Most of the babies, they don't use autism to spoil of them. Imagine inside 36 baby, autism go there inside. So which is not supposed. As of 20 years ago, or more than 20 years ago precisely, autism cases in 20,000 children. Now one autism go there inside. But now, in 36 children, just 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 20, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36. Inside 32 children, one autism must there. And some other will still get chronic sickness too. So that's why we love what is happening. I think I'm seeing on media that ALLIANC want to regulate voting wherever, that people without PVC, they can also now vote. So I don't know whether the world is going to get to 2027. But any of us planning towards 2027, I don't really know. But let's be vigilant and be at alert. So we should allow people to choose their choice. We should allow people to choose their choice. I think by now every one of us is mature enough to know our ancestral background. Every one of us is mature enough. There's no longer time to start forcing everybody. No, you cannot keep on doing it. I said it one time. Now I say the very day you start thinking right, this very Christianity will stop making sense to you. Christianity today still make a lot of sense to you because you are not thinking rightly. If you are thinking rightly, you should know that there is something wrong with this world. If we are thinking rightly, we should know that the way our leader is treating us, they are not treating us rightly. If we are thinking right, we should know that there are some of these people at the forefront feeling they are advocating for you. They are being bribed to advocate for the government to make sure you keep quiet. You can no longer talk. This person, so let me not mention anybody's name. This person is already there. He went for protest today. You are watching films. The same person you feel is fighting for you. He is a very strong supporter, ardent supporter to that person that is killing you. That's the problem we have today. How many people can categorically do the kind of program I do? If we were really Christian to what we claim, if we were really normal to what we claim, every one of us will do this kind of activism. If you they do and me do, nobody, how many people they want to call insults? But at the time everything follow me, up till now, nobody bother care about what this world is whatever this world is facing. You can see that we pick the one that will not give us problem. We pick the one that will not make them to insult our family. We pick the one that will not make them attack you. We pick some kind of things. Why the main things are there? If we must be frank and sincere to ourselves, every one of us might have been able to diagnose and know our major problem. But who is to organize and really go and do the needful? Look at Peter Obi. Now, see who and who they see Peter Obi they see. For those of you that really has brain. During election, instead of Peter Obi to look for the Patriots, okay, why not even go? How many times Peter Obi don't go see the Brian Traore? As one of the greatest economy for Africa. Now, Brian Traore, I came to come and congratulate you for what you are doing in your society. That Peter Obi won't they see. Now, two-face now they play. Two-face now they play. Peter Obi was also sent to just kind of make you calm down. That's why he didn't go for protest. We saw him spotted with Downing Street people. He went to number 10, Downing Street, to go and see them. And when President Donald Trump was already collapsing Downing Street, now why we not they see most of our leaders with patriots? We see them with the same people. Why can't be say American president not go Pope burial? I can say a lot of things not there. The one we are really seeing now as one idiot, Peter Obi was there. Now, what are you trying to show to us? What are you trying to show to us? Inside last week here, Georgia Meloni was in the White House to get the final conclusion how they are going to make the announcement about this man way by, about this man way not by. He went and signed more bilateral agreement with President Donald J. Trump. Then, now J.D. Vance, the vice president to the United States of America, under the Restored Republic, now he can't go this thing. Can't go quench everything finish. You know. You will take the art this thing, so now today your time reach. And so the man take back. Now Peter Obi we are seeing there. Now until you start seeing your deliverer with people, that's why we need to go and think by ourselves. All the people you are seeing on media, most of them, majority of them, they are like two-edged sword. They are not doing the meeting that will liberate you. You feel they are not liberating you. They have been settled. The people that would have liberated you sincerely from his heart is Una the Kano. Or let me just say Brafali. I know say there are so many Efulefu also in Brafa liberation. That one, but the highest people that set themselves easily are some Ibo Efulefu. Some Ibo, some of them, they not your get brain at all. Them and a alien, they are the same. Some Igbos. The only person that really have the key, though they say where Donald Trump get key to liberate the world now. Una the Kano we are given another key again. That man is so sincere. He wanted everything to be good. Imagine since he had been in jail under incarceration. He not take bribe. Not be Okowa and the rest of them they chicken out so they sell out. Do you know this decamping? What it means? Fulanization. It means you're suffering, you go cry. That's what it means. Before you know now, they'll tell Fubara, we are going to give you this thing back. How many head they need from her? How many egbedi of a sagan they need from her? You feel supply. Are you ready to give Port Harcourt to Tinubu 2027? You go sign paper. Then you are on your own. Because these people, we don't have patriots. All we have is politicians. I think we see today now, I don't know, I was not listening to the news very well. I forgot it, a lot of them might have seen it. Who they see so worried with? Are there security, whether any advisor to security matter to Tinubu, now so worried go see. A lot of people were writing comment that this guy they work for Tinubu too, which is true. For those of you who does not think rightly, you think, well, yes, he's really fighting for you. Fight for UK. How many allies did he have abroad? Any person that hate Donald Trump government, and you are coming to come and liberate your people, you never ready. That be said, a Democrat now you did. You're not ready. It must not have to be that I'm recommending you that now you can no pass. At least there is a sense why you must lack one or two is policy. Because they way they break, they come, everyone will fall into tap inside. Now, if you look at the situation of Nigeria today, who is to help us? Everybody is just living, more just pray, me today just the end. No protection from any government. We are not seeing anybody say, okay, now Peter Obi. That's why Peter Obi couldn't do one protest. He couldn't do one protest or one rally. He gave it up easily. The way so already they criticize Tinubu government, Peter Obi not criticize them like that, because they tell him, shut up your mouth. Upon your mandate we are stolen. You couldn't tell Nigerian to come out because he did the same gang with them. Peter Obi, if you talk tomorrow, we'll bring out your nakedness or where they take you for Nissan for Asorock, you declare. That's why they don't talk now. You can lament, but don't bring it to reality. You can just lament, just the same way Oton will lament. Before they make you a governor, they must do you something where be say they carry command for media where you go shave for. Now they'll do you. You must face that blackmail. All of them get blackmail. That's why none of them get federal government. None of them get federal government. None of them will not get blackmail. Will take blackmail them. That's why so can't you soon that they go pro. Look at what's happening in Edo today. Come on, this very name that these people have been using, I'm seeing so many miscreants. Please, I'm calling upon our royal father or whatever, whosoever that is responsible for this thing. We are going to be investigating and we arrest this very person. The same somebody that call person you are barren, and now you will celebrate every December because that guy know their secret. We no fit talk come out. Now blackmailing and make all of them not feel the talk because they committed themselves. So if you are expecting Peter Obi or all these people, my dear, the only thing I just pray we have one or two general right now, one or two person we hand they clean that really patriots who go be say man we know say yes he go fit take over the affair of Nigeria. I'm not seeing anybody. You guys are just using excitement. Who can help us fight the neo-colonialism? How many people have you ever seen that is causing Britain the way Una the counter expose Britain? Now Britain and the West now put Una the canon for prison. Now they tell Nigerian government someone to release them because they don't want us to have freedom. But the same people today now with the law, we not fit cause them. Because I don't want me to make them write my paper down. How you go to get your freedom? Do you think no state in Nigeria will be good with election? Just look at it now, right now. Only state where PDP just get. Former Bender State now will be taken over by APC. Have they ever protected anybody? A governor that a president that did not declare a state of emergency, how many of hundreds will die for play 2? Benue State, a governor the non-president not declare state of emergency. Now Port Harcourt go declare state of emergency. Have you ever seen one day that something happened? Any of your leaders come out and show solidarity? They are still be crying in Edo State today. Have you ever seen Okpebolo addressed it? He can't go pull law now for kidnapping. If they catch Fulani for kidnapping, can they execute the Fulani? Now you will be a dope person inside. Maybe you be informant. You want your sit down me to gather small money. Maybe you don't even get mad to kill you. Now they go execute. Now they go execute. So every law that be put there right now, that's why I will advise everyone of you, stay from all manner of evil. They are putting that law for you, not before Fulani. No war so far they declare on Fulani. If they talk to them for Edo State, they kill for play 2. Before play 2 they finish, they don't go no good go by that people again. Eternal displaced persons, IDP full Nigeria. But at times we just feel relaxed. We are still claiming Nigeria. We don't bother about ourselves in anything. This thing we are leaving behind now, there is a sense why we consume it. Now, not be abroad with this, will be like, oh no, they are abroad. The weather today now change. As the weather they change, your body they change. For this summer is going to be very crazy. And our people, they are not ready to advocate that they made the worst mistake in their lives. Everybody is here assuming. We are just living so okay. Our day your break, so we are very happy. But this is a fight we are supposed to join hands together, irrespective of whatsoever it may concern. This is no longer time of fighting ethnic war. What is coming, nobody can stop it. What is coming, nobody can stop it. It's time for humanity to flourish. Now the question is, are you part of the humanity that is going to flourish? Did you even have any proactive measure from your own jurisdiction or from your own side that will make everything to work out? This is a question we need to ask ourselves. That's why these days, this is no longer time to follow friends who argue blindly, who believe on being too argumentative, who believe that this one a story, now like you they talk, hey boy, anything is possible. Anything is possible. If your best friend can want to poison you, if your brothers and sisters at home can just hate you, if Joseph brother can say Joseph, go and read book of Genesis chapter 25. How the problem that was between Esau and Jacob. His mother loved Esau, while his father loved Jacob. Also read the book of Genesis chapter 4. How Cain killed his brother Abel. It is long ago it started. And all this we scripted down so that whenever any narrative comes, we know the way to follow. So, but now we believe past. We not believe say which day. We not believe say Omar reincarnate. Now, your father gave birth to you. Your grandpa gave birth to your pa. Now your pa born you. They don't ready to do their reincarnation. Your pa don't do their own. It's not left for you to also reproduce again and do your own. It is not just about that your child will just born so. That to say it's a continuity for your generation. In 10 years' time, hundreds of years to come. If I tell you where me from they come, it has been long ago. Me have been in this world for thousands of years. Okay, now, Ugbogo give birth to Uduhweme. Uduhweme give birth to Igbinigun. Then Igbinigun give birth to Imadeyunuagbon. Now Imadeyunuagbon gave birth to me. Me, I gave birth to another. That one also gave birth to another one. So that is how it has been. So don't let this world. And if you check it from what I can sense and to the kind of energy I have to speak the truth flows in my vein. I hate nonsense. And I'm very, very accommodating. If you are close to me, you're going to enjoy. I don't know how to. I believe on one will go all. I'm a clear definition of friendship. You don't need to call me and say, I'll call you my friend. Then you call me and I'll tell you, say, I dey sleep. No. I know they feel they put my phone for silent because I don't know one call. Because I believe, say, I don't get enemy for this phone. Any person that call you that middle of the night, he call you for something. There are some people who are going to lie, no man. Whether you get what you want to do for you, don't care. Such friendship is questionable. Somebody go call you, can say, after 2 weeks, you were calling me. You are not just a friend. You are trying to show who you are. Any person will carry phone call you. There's a reason why that person calls you. Maybe you needed to talk to you at that particular moment. Then at the time, frustration may just be there. That whatever we're doing is we're doing well. If we must get this right, let's try and understand the matrix. Where we are to this is where we are supposed to be. Right now, I've been able to know my ancestral background. I know what and what I'm supposed to do to make sure I preserve the legacy my parents leave behind for me. I have a name to protect. A lot of you may feel the fool himself. It was created in the Bible. It said a man have no honor, a prophet have no honor in his house. What were those things written down? At times, your greatness, now people outside go see him. Someone very close to you not go see him. Somebody in California will call you, or somebody in Massachusetts in America will call you for problem. Why somebody that close to you that sees you every day by day, you know say you get potential like that. Not be their fault. Now as they know rich. I'm one of the most greatest man you can ever come across in life. Because I know waiting day. I know I'm going to tell you how to secure your root so that there will be fruit out there. So many persons, they want to see the result today. If not really true, why is it not seeing the result? We are feeling the cloud. And when your cloud is full, your rain must fall. Then I came you are going to see the foundation we are laying right now. Or as many of us that are watching who share a video, you are going to see that suffer where you suffer, your children don't suffer. Do you know why? They are not going to face bullying. They are not going to face slavery. That's why we are correcting things now. Do you know in America now, they no longer practice say you be white person. Everybody is equal. Now Donald Trump, they remove a lot of things. We be say, if you don't get money before, they don't see better money for your account. You don't feel study medicine. If you pass the exam, go. There no longer exemption. Department of Education collapse and that they want to create another new one. New one where they create now. Teachers must have to discipline students. Go and kneel down there. It was sunny because children abroad are too wayward. They are too wayward. Too much work for their parents. Now you will see when you correct them for they'll go school. Then one idiotic will come say, forget Pegato to Nino. We be say me our time, some of us, Erima yo pay akwi malegawa. Me we are yo zangi. See children, Anna, 12 years, he go say one change, but he want to turn himself to man. If not be Donald Trump where he come, my dear. Many, if, see our Bini people now, they do on this, Anna. We are not see them. Yeah, but he's celebrity. Any Mona go tell them, make them find something to go do. Because the system permits it. I saw one in social media one time. The person remove his breast. He remove his own breast. Now he can't be man now. He get another wife now. We get breast like him before he remove his own. At times there is a way society spoils you. That's why at times people that are jealous or people that gossip, they still get used to some kind of area. Because so many of us our we've for not the change them. That's why gossipers have use. You know, but say up to now, Satan not to do one. Imagine, let me give you this one for free. Silent is the best answer given to a fool. That's why Satan never bothered to write any book where go to defend himself. Have you ever seen a book of Satan, chapter 1, verse 1? Satan can't defend himself. Because he keep everybody always well. How did they create? They are the one that created. All these people created Satan, created God. Or matter can't work anybody. Or matter can't work anybody. They created it. Have you ever read any book Satan defended? Now only Jesus they defend himself. Now the same people where they follow the same Jesus, now they do bad. Now the same people now Satan see they use. Now they do pass far. This is what is concerned. They'll just see pastor or rape but you'll see pastor, you'll get mind, key in co-member. Put them for under altar. Make members for today come. If we must even get it right, this religion, we need to blunt her away, traditionally or whatever. Even our normal tradition, they don't even give unto us. Our normal tradition is not that rigid. Very, very simple to follow. You know, there is this inbuilt that is in every woman. Once you marry, you marry. All this squirting, orgasm, now blood of, now body of Christ bring her. I don't think any of our mother know what's called orgasm. Do you think our mother know what's called squirting or releasing? These people, I don't know where they for go provoke and come. I made 2 minutes man. I can't get it. So many men right now, I will go to chop and afani die here. I will go by Bini because I love Bini, I love Bini. The one. So this very generation, they created a lot of useless things. And all what they invented on the last. Imagine you go chop medicine when because you want to impress one person. And the same person tomorrow, you don't feel to impress him. But our father will papa now. But these days, me not come, you come, they come. All we are seeing it on media now. Huh? Not be squirted for peace, go they come out for vagina. Only one of your baby. But today is a way of life. Huh? Our head need to be checkmated though, because a lot of useless things we have invented. I can say your motto. But thank God right now things are coming by the way it ought to be. The odd we have over a lot of things, the odd we have over money. People are taking people's spirit to begin to do another thing. Oh, nicer religion, all of them they. Look at our traditional religion. Which one did they put fear for you, for your body inside? That married women, they cannot even on media. They cannot even search online. The people who are claiming that they are traditional, Obi and Amimi dance. They say they are cultured though. You just see how one go your own, they follow another man. Before, if you are married, you are married. If you know say your brain no fit carry on, And there is this mindset we fair our mother get those years. If you don't know, that's why Bini say, if why we supposed to marry, now you marry. If you even dare, if you even they suffer, I go to pray for you. Oh man, not that for me. But these days, time where women take the verse for their husband, 9 many pass. Then you want does such amount of progress. So the world it does something else. Because so many things have gone wrong. Because culture will not come get again, we not even get core value. If you tell me now, and I ask them now, what is your really culture? The head that was supposed to present to us, are we are women? A custodian of your ancestors, a custodian of your tradition, a leader lead by example. Donald Trump cannot be signing a law now, for example, when himself, if they do children for nyans. He cannot be signing such law. It is permitted that you can marry, even you can marry as you can. It's not the book of Exodus. He said if a man must go after another woman, the first wife may not deprive her from a marital or whatever way they give her. If you fed a back car for her for birthday, make sure say you are still buy the same car. Whatever thing you used to do for that person before, still be doing it. That is how it looks like. But these days, the same pastor that will tell you marrying more than one wife is a sin, that same pastor still with married women. Look at the one they caught in Edo State one day now. And this same man, now he wed those people. Now he wed them. If they sleep with the woman, why there are single girls outside or your way, but they will never. Because they see they are doing it for ritual purposes. So our life have not been well defined. For real, our life have not been well defined. That's why we should find a means on how we are supposed to put everything right. Without we doing it like that, my dear, it go hard. Because this very generation, no, it get us a bit. It get us a bit because we have not really invented a lot of things. Look at what our father left behind for us. It's like your power and go journey. On our way by your autonomy. That was why Gucci and our papa invented. You see it, this Ogui finish. Even come to a time, so it depends on the family. Even if they might go, people will not also doing this for it does not kill. All these leaves, there are some leaves we don't eat today. Our father, they use themselves to do experiment and test it. Our father, they use themselves for experiment. But the only few things we have invented, now waiting on go last. That's what we have invented. The only few things we have invented, we are using to bully ourselves. Look at social media right now. Some people may be working from Indonesia, some are working from Oklahoma, some are working for South Africa, some are working for Beijing, China, some are working for Cairo in Egypt, some are working in Tunis, Tunisia, some are working in Ojas, Algeria, some are working in Benin Republic, Cotonou. Then I'm speaking from here. But waiting on people they use until they do. They don't use it to disseminate information. They don't use it to disseminate informations. And according to how things have been scripted, it must come to pass like that. What does Isaiah chapter 4, verse 1 say? Is it not? I think it should be Isaiah chapter 4 now. Verse 1. What did he talk about? He said, time is going to come. 7 women will get hold of one man. Say, marry me. I will take care of my bills. Just for me to take away that reproach, I don't get husband. It's already happening already. And it's going to happen. With this very recent this and what these people do now, it's going to happen in your eye. I know when we say this one, a lot of you know a quando so talk. Because the man never the reason where. Or the reason whenever realizing or making a quando in water. Because every one of us suppose your body take part some kind of things. Now, what is going to happen? You find out that if you be saying now let that your husband and everybody will come to dry. That's why you have to be mentally prepared. That Exodus 21 verse 10. He said if a man marries another wife, the Bible never said you shouldn't marry. But whatever decision we are taking today, there are people that cannot really handle such a thing. But this will our tradition. These are supposed to be. Upon the woman, I said the people that faced the most domestic violent men, now men will get one wife. The people who don't face domestic violence pass now men will get one wife. UK, Germany, now be the Central Affairs and US. They are not comfortable. Who is not made for you is not made for you, no matter how you try to do it. No matter. Because man automatically sow their birthright to win. Now women forcefully collect them. And what did they collect them? Now this very Christian religion. That's why there was a life, as you take incarnate come for example, which we are supposed to live. But you can't live it. A lot of men are because of fear. Fear of the unknown. You can't try it. Maybe now the child from the seventh wife. Now suppose come zame your wetoze. As you know come born amunko. Then what did you expect? But I'm not trying to advertise to you that that's our main problem right now. But this is the life our father lives. If we must have to put amendment, make one amend down the way, it go see take favor. But yet today there are complaints everywhere. How many of our mother were single mother? They were never single mother. What made people to be single mother today? It was a miracle during the time of our forefathers and our mothers. What will make a woman to be single mother today? That time, family not go even here. The man, the woman, they will settle around. None of them again have the charisma to stay in the water. They no longer have the energy to stay in the water. They want everything to be done on their own will. And if now men can't do what women do for this jam, nobody will ever agree stay with you for house. But the same woman today go expect say making live that normal life at the way today in head. You don't want me anything minus. In this Europe today, now man and they suffer pass. At times you pay for sin you never committed. You pay for sin you never committed. And to what I can observe, I think the most people will get good man pass for this world and be men. That's why if you're a man, clap for yourself. If you watch it today and not be men, see they fight for this very freedom. Now men they fight for them. I know the women, they are so doing their best by one way or the other. And before women they wake up to become a patriot they had. Because they are easily convinced, it get the way their thinking faculty be. We are more highly inflammable than them in most cases. That's why a lot of men would have been able to survive this very rejection. Because I must have to, particularly, I'll be in some gathering before I do anything. I have to call my wife first. That was how they also called their wife. Today, the full family, all of them, they are in pains. If this one they come out for hospital, the next one going to go. And giving us a recommendation of what they have done to us, so that we know the way to position ourselves. So that when it gets, because a problem discussed is half solved. The very day we will don't begin to know, say, make us see the cause of our problem, we'll still know the way we'll take follow suit. There's one thing somebody is teaching. Another thing is not left for you to choose whether you have to follow or not, but we get to say the way it is. I've just given you scriptural verses of the Bible. Exodus 21 verse 10. We say if a man marry another wife, the first wife may not deprive him from her marital duty. If you the back her for him for a birthday, see the back for him. That's why our papa will marry those days now. Akonia fiana vijima wugbo, ave dedima wugbo, or wayegba. Why Isaiah chapter 4 verse 1 also explaining that the time is going to come and the time is coming. You know, guy won't be every man therefore it has been scripted. All what the word passes to the everything the Bible. The word we changed 2,000 years ago, they told you that Christ can't die for person. That was the very day they changed everything. Along the line, they changed calendar. We are supposed to be having 13 months in a year. We are supposed to be having the 13th month I'm supposed to get in a year. And each of the month now 28 days. Now people change them. When the word letter J come out, it not be 15 something and the word letter J come out. Where the content and read Jesus Christ come out. What was the former name before? Now how God go interpret where they do gay, material Bible? The person that translate King James version. King James. Now King go for UK. Just the way see King Charles be now. You have the about what Pastor Chris said about the Pope. Can Pastor Chris and Christ Embassy members now, can they say rest in peace? Where their leader don't already tell them who the man be. That's why now the leader will follow now put us for this mess. All those them are Deboyo, Yedikbo. All of them they are lunatic. Because you value it because your brain never open. If your brain open, they are The reason why they become pastor, that is, let's assume now I was in one church, I was given a parish to be operating. There's a way they come into order. You know, sir, you know, and maybe now they carry me, they go. The next position, money they reach my hand. They just call for meeting. This very COVID, look how we are going to do it. A friend of mine in Port Harcourt, in Church of God Mission Tamuwa, the very day, thank God they listened to me. Today is very happy. He's very healthy. It was pastor from a branch of Church of God Mission in Port Harcourt. The pastor brought, they said that so and so day, we are going to be taking this thing. He SUFF will tell your wife and the children, they sit down for us. Now how they for do fellowship. Why the rest of that person, a pack injection give them. Pastors. If you don't have a good shepherd, hell. I think the book of John 10 verse 11. It said, I'm a good shepherd. A good shepherd lays life down for the sheep. Lay life down for the sheep simply means that he received bullet for the sheep. I'm one of the most biggest leaders in the world. Forget say people want to start rating by viewer. Thank God one of our allies in YouTube, I saw the comment, I was very happy. He said not be by a follower. I think something like that I wrote. He said there are followers that are zombies, which is true. If now on our way does it, at least where they watch now, at least the message was able to cause transformation in your life. You must not have to believe everything I say. You think I'm okay, this one good for you. The rest just can't answer nothing of 1,000 laughs, but take the one you can take. That's it. You feel your watch film now only one place, now you go glitch inside. It's okay. This very particular, oh yeah, wait me. It must not have to be you want to imitate me or everything, because one thing where I talk, you be like me before you can't hate me. Where the only for you know man or out of the no nonsense, big sense inside. Maybe out of the old nonsense for tomorrow broadcast or next tomorrow, we will pick a sense you will. From there you can't grow. When I started with this very man in America, I was not advanced as in Galilee like this. They say profit made perfect. If you make yourself available, there is a sense why God must make you able. I was not advanced as this. I dey read in my leisure time. I dey read, I dey do research. I know research if I'm a there are a lot of things where I don't already know. I know tell you now. Now when you don't see mature in that extent, then you are now on a higher frequency. Imagine I'm teaching you 5D dimensional consciousness while you are seeing 3D. You know if you understand. Now small. That's why in most cases you hear some kind of new things from me. Not be that very day I know. There are a lot of things right now. I go see and go pass. I told you guys the other day, the way I talked about my choosing one, it did different because me, I the one waiting happened to me, how I was saved. Now God don't save me, I get to also save other persons. There are persons today, go just see your video, go pass. Most of the time, the package that going to make your life to be better, not be DHL, go just be honorary post. One local post where they don't even know your name. Now go make your life better. You don't know program where you go watch, where you go transform your life. A lot of people are looking for to go and watch something BBC. To go and watch something BBC. Now, they're different if you are making, if you are doing teaching, if you they copy from persons, that thing is not inherent in you. Now, that's a mistake you they make. You know if you give several examples. I feel you call this video now. From here they do one video. Each one video till they go break with different topics. I create topics. You'll see at time you go. Only you go even read the topics. Say mistake feed day because I not fit go school. I not to go school. I not to use grammar. Mistake feed day. But control time yourself. This heading. Automatically, even with the heading, you've already know what the video contains. Now, there was a question I asked. People are no longer comfortable with you. Then, to crown it all, I quoted from the book of Joshua 24, verse 15. How Joshua called the children of Israel. He said, come. Like, come and let's listen together. We got to bazi okube. Ona ru wa ho. No wa ge. Osalobo no wa do wa bebona. Oga morat. Let's ogile binu waga. Ona we ave ru wa ho wa we go salobo na me ri ekese bo doni we ga. Bo wa we ga. Owe but ogiyin. Emenu dazi tame eri an Abraham. Osanu dazi emehianga. O mate se no siezo. They did not write it that people were not murmuring. Ogyon ba wa suhunwu. He allowed them to do what's in their mind. Do you know a lot of persons also come to the side of Joshua? That's freedom. People are just tired. Igbanke people, they are not saying they are Igbos. Why not leave now? Let them go. There was one of our mother in Italy when we were conversating. That was 2 years ago. He said, now walking. And I thought you back to your man. Let's even assume. Autonomy fian ogionba. When I fian baros yoba. Allah bele loose. And which is true. But the more you are forcing these people, the more you feel that you then enslave them. Anything they not, any person cannot insult you. Leave the banker people, let them go. Alien, leave them alone. My population was say 200,000. Even some of their children, we have them, and I have some of their children are built up already. We have some of their children with us. Those ones, they are using Emidu to pray. They don't even like what their fathers are doing. Me looking at you, I know your origin, but I don't judge you by your origin. But don't do the same thing your father did. Don't start selling human into slavery again. Imagine somebody that do their major business was to sell their co-human being. Then you are still alive today protecting the same throne. Then where we may not do one can ziba. But let's watch and see. But I thank God things are changing, and by the grace of God, we have been transformed. That's why I'm urging each and every one of us, as many of you that follow this very page, don't follow this very page without equipping yourself with the truth. He said, you shall know the truth. The truth, that word will set you free. The truth about everything. Stop fighting blind fight. At times, when you scroll Facebook, you see some persons, they are still insulting the banker people. You want to dominate everybody. They want to dominate everybody. You know, everybody want to go to Canada and go to America, for example, because their life is good. Imagine you are dumping your nationality. You are no longer from a banker. You are no longer from Nigeria. You take Spanish passport. It will not make you deny your nationality. Now, people like us now, even though they call me now, I know a lot of you are so useless. You feel saying, I'm waiting. If no bug will bug me. Now, one hour, mommy, why? Now, that's what I'm waiting for. I have done what I could do. At least they give me the ground, they give me the space to advocate without nobody starts stoning me. You see now. Some boy there now, Igbo yana was na Ibekana, boy Ibekana. When I give back Kana, Igbo yana was in Igbo we are so many. I do work one day. Man, cannot tell you. Ibekana Igbo yana was in. Because the 10th meeting they have been doing here. Even was camping for long now, for more than a week before this thing I Igboyan was in and the school are not learning. Igboyan was in these children, the highest there should be 14 years. Igboyan was in that's how the society is. That's how they also gather in the school. So thank God right now things are changing. If I thought the teachers cannot do it, they will set up a disciplinary committee in the school. Like 4 people will get chest. Any of the students the class, they give the necessary punishment. So that the time we go, we have no longer children that are obedient. One way be kind of parents and be black parents in the school. They are very much. So we that is advocating for. Do you know since I've been quoting this very Hebrew chapter 11 verse, Hebrew chapter 12 verse 11. He said, no discipline. This is don't intoxicate me, eh? My brother, me, I want to let me oh, I intoxicating again. No. Now I intoxicating. If you can't get again, small children. If you want to see now, shish. Keke ratatanoro. You want to see. You want to remove why bekana. So that Hebrew 12 verse 11. He said, no discipline is to be pleasant at the time, but painful. He said, but at the end result, it will yield an harvest of righteousness to them that were trained by it. There were so many things our father beat us because of. Today we are seeing everything. I talk about my father most cases. A lot of people did not really know why I talk about my father. Because you are the highest teacher, you are the most teacher in your children's life. Whatever you impart them with, keep on saying it. Most of their teachers in school, it's just for them to pass and go to the next class. Most of you, wait till your teacher tell you for GSS1, you can't still remember today. Wait till your teacher teach you for GSS1. Your own way just to listen, write the exam, go to the next class. But some of the things that will make you succeed is your father keep on imparting you. My father never just called me on one time. Oh, can't scold the way no. Oh, can't scold the myself. Well, you know the net ambition. A man that have no wife at home, you are safe. You go to go home and eat a man. Where are you going to get the man to eat? Some of the English he made then. It was my father's manner for here and say, a fool make a lawyer to be rich. And it's true. If you does not know how your case is going to go, common power of attorney, lawyer go collect 5 billion from your hand. Just for you to give power of attorney to your brother, that you go sign and say, okay, your brother can stand and represent you. Common power of attorney, or he himself can stand to represent you. At times when you are being arrested here, a lawyer, before lawyer see come, say, man, you want to recuso the recuri. That the final appeal. The lawyer can't carry this and meet you, say, okay, carry and meet you for the prison where you did. May you sign, say, nah be your lawyer. But a lot of us, we don't know the meaning. So if you put all those things together as somebody that think, there is not by big English that don't have no meaning. If I'm able to put one sentence here, let's go and digest the sentence. Whatever thing you are hearing from here, don't take it for granted, because whatever thing you take for granted will grant you. So I the pity for people now wait till they use my word till they play. I'm not saying it because I'm not the most famous person. But if I want to call results, nobody have done what I put on media. Nobody have done it. Nobody. We are talking about protecting lives. And this is nothing that will help us morally. We have talked about morals here several times. We are taught on how to escape danger. Have you ever seen people telling you to secure your roots? All they talk about is Jesus. Jesus Christ is Lord. The same head of Jesus now is a demon. The same head of Jesus, we are telling us saying that Jesus Christ get injection. You heard now Pastor Chris Martin for here and now. Me, I not just talk about myself again. That I say if Jesus Christ was to be here, that he will tell you, may you go take and say good. That's what Pope said. Do you know how many things, how many videos that Pope have said that God not get any picking? So now you the just pull for whatever. Now let you want to do the one way you do. They're not the one way you do. They after how many children they are going to see. That's why the whole money in the world today. And I want to be advising us here. If you are a working person like me now, don't expect say money go enter your hand right now, because the whole money where they circulation and demonic money no good. If you the hustle money and the money on the rich your hand, make you not vex. The money where they grant, maybe God no one make you touch them. There are most people after everybody now this transition done over. The first will become the last and the last will become the first. May you tell no say the money bad. Check all our people. None of them will never make money abroad, but now then God passed today. All our people will make money that year. Where the own money, then fly come out. Only what they are seeing then are block and submit. So we are going to see everything change with time. But what we need to do, we need to also set our mind. Build up your consciousness. Have this energy. Be working no longer in a low frequency. Work in a very higher frequency. Go and think. The only way I can tell you to start doing things that are right. Question a lot of things. How does this thing become like this? Why will Africa be given Christianity? Why be say, man, anytime something is happening, you and blacks go to waka. Any small thing don't say Jesus. And your working place. If things they happen, they'll say bullshit, oh shit. And this person a white person. Are you not seeing so many pastors today and they are not even castigating the name? Why a lot of persons are still carrying it? So let me be ending the broadcast here. I don't want it to be too long. So by the grace of God, there's another thing. Maybe tomorrow I will also put it here. We are not selfish with what God has given to us. So the little wisdom we've gotten, as far as it was concerned, I'm not going to start teaching you for that mathematics. All those things was even lie. Look for 2S. I've never one day find S in my life. So all those things were just to stress you out. You are going to be seeing the re-education brought out later. You are going to be seeing birth certificate that it was a scam, it was a slavery, whatever. So you are going to be seeing a lot of things. I've said so many in my previous videos, but now I may not be touching those areas again. Like I was telling us yesterday, let me round it up this very video because I have the mind of saying it so that I know there's not going to be other word we can use. But it is good we know where we are coming from and how this world became what it is today. If you look at blessing today, what does it mean? It means be less. If you look at blessing as a name that we bear, the original meaning is be less. That hello where would the right say you want type person hi, this one go say hello. It means hello. Hello, that is to say hey near you, hey there where you dey. But this is where we are today. And if you look at it, we have been speaking the same languages, nothing happens. That's why you see Alemania today. Alemania just they speak Alemania. Not be, let's say, some years ago now English can infiltrate everybody, it has now become a general language. When we come to Spain here newly, hardly before you see people that speak English, hardly. But so many Spanish right now, they are also not speaking English. Because due to civilization and the rest of other. So let's not be too proud about what we know today. What you think you know today, most of them are bad things. But I know there is no other option, but it is good we know about it. Imagine that there are most of us today that can only speak our dialect fluently. Then the one who can even speak now, we use it to insult ourselves. But be that there's no alternative, but let's begin to see what we can do about it. That's why if you are even among your brothers and sisters, stop all those your big English. Speak your local dialect. And that's where we are going to be going, you know. Go and look at Ibrahim Traoré. He has removed French. Diomaye Faye of Senegal, their president there, I think they are now speaking Wolof in their schools. Why jealousy now come? But they carry their colonial whatever go that side. But they carry their colonial whatever go that side, you know. The time it go to come, Edo will be taught in our schools. Okay, just look at our children abroad. If you even greet any child now, so we are they can't even speak the Bini. And be the Edo language. They can't speak it. We are the one learner. We have sold out ourselves. Now our soul, we sell everything. Give Europe. Look at weather. Like this place now, you cannot plant anything here without irrigation. You can't plant anything here without irrigation. You can't plant anything. Wait till they an irrigation they take one. You can't plant anything here. But here we are, we have a very fertile ground. Our land is so fertile. You plant now, you get where you take plant, rain will come. Imagine April that was supposed to be beginning of the year, the turner. April is supposed to be the beginning of the year. If you look at the meaning of April in Spain, it means abre. Abre now mean abre, to open. Who changed it? Now people change that just to if you know what you don't go through for this life, you will not fight for anybody. You will not fight for any entity. That's why I just pity people where they lay other persons, made them remain to mental slavery. Please, who want cut body, made more allow them make their cut body. This in a revolution, it's not only about sag here, it's not only about somebody being insultive. Mona take them easy. So now so I want to address this in back and master rich. Mona lead them, made them follow the ancestral route. So everybody want to become American citizen because what American give it to them. Now they are in the Bini is not giving them anything. Lay down, let them go. So failure for you to do that, you face the calamity. You can't be dragging people to remain a house with you. Not be this place I did just now. I found I said the Morocco where they smoke don't they worry me the Igbo. Not be a command. Maybe police go come connect you know can the center aí. Say oh yes center aí I don't the vas. Ah non fata que l'avanta oh yes center aí. Por que me tem que sentar aí? Center aí por quê? I go ask a question. You see the language now don't they change. For example, I just get por que essa levantando de se senta aí. I say no quere, no ve que ella esa fumando que me huele. No me vale el cuerpo, eso no me gusta. Then go say, oye, yo dice que sienta ahí. Ah, cuidado, ¿Por qué me está matando para que sienta ahí? No escucha lo que yo está hablando, okay. Woman me está unieho. Esa sodo. Then before you know, fight go start. This is exactly thing that is happening to everybody. Let's be mature for one. Agbona orun ba. Slavery don't end though. Then I so we poppy. If no buffy warrior ne do alien, why you want to know why my time why you got him now more not to oppress people, eh? It's just when Nigeria become a very lawless society. My patriot, you know, eh? All of them for don't enter jail now. But I can't give you I get the word is listening. We are collating names. So do have a nice day, everyone. I remain the Archbishop of Activism, the hero for democracy, an ambassador for good governance, CEO, Salvation for Humanity, Salvation for His Redemption and Redemption, CEO, Civil Disobedience Worldwide, CEO, the man that led the anti-COVID-19 vast campaign all over the world. There's another CEO which I'm not going to be saying. I don't want to, you know, like mocking people, you know, but let me end it like that. So do have a nice day, everyone, and remain uplifted. Ciao, bye.